Everybody, hello, happy Friday, welcome to the stream. How's everybody holding up? Good to see y'all. Hello, Yash. How has everyone been? A long time. Hope all is well. Or at least, relatively. And welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy. We're starting a new one tonight. Everyone's excited? I know I am. I literally haven't looked at it whatsoever. We're going in completely blind. Let me know if the sound is okay, because I had to adjust the sound a little bit. And then I messed it up a little bit in the Streamlabs while we were starting. Some of you might have noticed the sound going low for a second. So yeah, let me know if everything is alright. Aha! There you go. At least I've heard that. My chat is disconnecting. Incredible start. Twitch, please don't. I need this. I need you to not fuck it up. Bit tired, but I'm okay. Yeah, sounds about right. More or less the same on my end. So I went back to our last save to see if it can, like, lead us to the chapter select or anything. No, it kinda kicked us to the main menu, so I guess we're starting with the new game and picking from the selection from the trilogy. This should be the next one. Also, Yash, I think my chat might have deleted your last message, so you might have to say that again. Sorry. Twitch, you better watch it today, pal. Don't. Do not. I have no patience today for this nonsense. So, yes. Shall we begin then? I'm going to assume that it's going to take us to, like, the general episode selection, including the stuff that we've already finished. Shall we try and check it out? Cannot earn achievements while in episode selection. No? Okay. Guess we'll just play this game, or some. It was only the so far so good. Okay, because I think I saw a message come up and disappear. Again, the chat is having a day today, it seems like, so apologies if I will get confused because of that. Other than that, shall we begin? I've looked at the amount of chapters, or rather cases, that we have in this one, and it's just 4. So I don't know if they're just gonna be larger cases. I don't think there's like any extra ones like it was with the ones that they've added from the 3DS times, you know, with all the new mechanics. But I guess we'll wait and see. I believe this one might have been released, yes, the next year after the original, in 2002. So let's see what awaits us in the new adventure of Phoenix Wright. So, episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. Yes, please. Here we go. How did I get into this mess? Good start already. That's far enough. You can't run forever. Mr. Phoenix Wright? Tense. Oh, is the judge. I'm sorry. What? What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title! It's Giga Judge. Yep. Our worst nightmare. September 8th, 9:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. Great ringtone there, Phoenix. What a nightmare. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really Probably shouldn't be dozing off right before trial starts anyway. Beep. Huh? Looks like they hung up. Who's that? How do I even voice you? Sorry? Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... You look like a JoJo character. It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. Nothing personnel, kid? A few minutes later. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Have we been conked out with the fire extinguisher? Ouch. My head. It's throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in there? Oh, hello? How do I voice you? Also, I'm starting to run out of voices. There's so many. We've had so many in the first game. Good morning. Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that. Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Oh, wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Life in my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you've done for me, ever. What is this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been actually really strange and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible! No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his client, sir? I can't believe this! No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes? Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? Oh no. Don't. Game, don't. Do we have an amnesia plot going? The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see, what can I piece together? Oh my god, did the Yokoyama write this? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. I guess that's how they're going to justify the tutorial. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Someone please! Tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this one dream I won't be waking up from? September 8th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. As the obvious and abstract start for a new part. Hello, Judge. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird? Is it Bird? I don't know, it's a strange spelling. Oh, hello, Mr. Payne. Long time. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorney here? I guess not. No, then are you ready? Yes? Welcome to the stream, George. Congratulations on the 10 stream streak. I guess I should say yes for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a sec. If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory's kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses, because the defendant is a member of the police. This case is under great scrutiny. Should we have picked no? Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you're forgotten. Actually, I have. Oops. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. We'll figure it out as we go. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. Ooh. Murder. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me. And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Okay, who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Yay! Everybody cheer and clap! Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Dick! Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Weren't you supposed to be my sidekick by now? Isn't that how the last game ended? You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know. You work under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down. I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince? Okay, looking at the photo, let's see, anything suspicious, anything off? There's a cap on the floor, there's the clock. I assume it's about 35 minutes past midnight. 2 Florida humans upstairs on the bridge. A phone booth, okay, let's see. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Ah, yes. This autopsy report, correct? It better be correct. Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. Well, let's see if it's, you know, the same as it is on the clock. The victim's watch stopped from the impact on the landing, sir. The results of autopsy confirmed the time of death. If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well. The court accepts it into evidence. Crime photo 1 added to the court record. The victim fell from the walk path above. Walking path? Walking path. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yes, I guess. Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually, yes. It's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. I don't know, I was just called a rookie 2 minutes ago. Alright, sir, I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Court record? Yep. Info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record pressing tab. Tab, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check out the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? Tab. Alright, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Well, I don't know, let me open the fucking thing. Oh, look, a badge. It's my all-important badge. It shows that I'm a defense attorney. My memories are coming back already. Cell phone. I found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. Can I open it? Dustin's autopsy report. Time of death, 9/6 at 6:28 p.m. Something's not adding up here with the photo, at the very least. Cause, broken neck. Body was also covered in bruises. Glasses found under the victim's body. Pieces of near-sighted lenses were found nearby. The victim fell above from the walking path above. Check. Yep, see? See? That's not 6:28, is it now? Did it stop instantly? Or almost instantly? I guess we'll have to find out. These two at least are not, you know, corroborating with each other. Back. Was the evidence found underneath the victim's body? Glasses? It probably was a badge too if he was on duty. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held on to them as he fell. Hey! Why are you giving me that evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the crime scene are not mine, I swear, sir. You sure about that? I mean, they look nothing alike. Look, it was a coincidence that on that same day, I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence, she says. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more? And this evidence is very decisive. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Testimony time! Come on, Gumshoe. There's something even more incriminating that the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During this date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. Are we doing this again? Yep, we're doing this again. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. Why, this is? Yes, I can see her name and is clearly written here. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. But did he die before he wrote this or after he wrote this? We'll need to analyze the scent particles and the time they were moved. A photo of the area around victim's hand. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious, the victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But, I already told you, those glasses aren't mine! And how do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy! I'm not guilty, sir! Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it! I'm counting on you! Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all! Normally this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand. The prosecution's witness all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like that detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why, when you question the witness, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Here we go. Decisive evidence. In the court of law? Say it ain't so. There's something even more incriminating than these glasses under the victim's body. You! About those glasses. Do you have any proof that those belong to my client? These lenses are for nearsightedness and are almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames look kinda like the ones that she's wearing in her ID, pal. What should I do now? Continue pressing. Hold it! Hold it! Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? The dirt and sand rubbed out and traces any trace of fingerprints or anything else. So, what you're saying, detective, is that you have nothing and that proves those glasses are my client's. Something like that. What? I see. So there is no proof. Wow, that was amazing! I could totally feel it down in my gut. During this date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal, if you look at the wound on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. The culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but... Was the name that of my client? I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's, excuse me, name. Maggie, sir. Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. This is a picture of it. No matter which way you look, it still says Maggie. He's got a point. Hey, hold on! Huh? Don't harm me! I know the picture says Maggie, but... Now that she mentions it, something does feel kind of off about this picture. That's how you know you found a contradiction! Now hurry up and present some evidence! So that's what's... spotting a contradiction feels like. I'd better check the court record again. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. It's hard not to say she's the culprit. Hold it! Hold it! And you are certain that it was the victim who wrote the name on the ground. There were scratches on his fingers from the rough sand. And there was grains of sand stuck under his fingernail. It certainly feels that the name was written by the victim himself. That didn't go well. If the writer really was the victim himself, then we're in a lot of trouble. Don't give up! Keep that fighting spirit going! I'm glad you're all pumped up, but... I really want to see your special move, sir! My what? You always look so cool when you present evidence. Present evidence? Oh, that present evidence. Present. Present? Do I want to hear it from her? About that presenting evidence. Okay, when you're listening to testimony, you can compare it with the court record. If you do that, you're sure to find contradictions in the witness's statements. Contradictions? Well, there are many reasons why a testimony might contradict the evidence. The witness might be lying, or maybe they're just mistaken. And? You still have no idea what I'm talking about? When you found the contradiction, open the court record to the item you need, and then I present that evidence, right? You got it! You can also present people's profiles as evidence. With so many items, make sure you present the right thing. Sounds complicated, but I'll give it a try. You're pretty good at this. Wow, being praised by a pro, I don't know what to say. Okay, so it was second to last, I think. Okay, let's take a look. See, shall we? Enter. So what do we think contradicts here? I was kind of wondering if, like, he had the watch on this hand with the time all wrong, but, it ain't. Somehow I feel like I want to save. Options? Hello? Save? I know it's early still, but... Hello? Game? May I save? Thank you. Let's save here, why not? Let's go through this again. Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but it's what it said. This is a picture of it. No matter which way you look at it, it still says Maggie. He's got a point. Hold on. I know the picture says Maggie, but now that she mentions it, something does kind of look off about this picture. We go back, and do we present this photo again? Also, let me look at this one again. I mean, there's no Maggie on this one. Correct me if I'm wrong. So do we present this picture then? Let me try. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are the evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think. Come on! I don't think that won me any points with the judge. But, what? Do we have to talk through this again and then show it? Hold it! Are you absolutely certain? Do we have to present this again over it? Now? Is now a good time? No, it wouldn't let us. Also, there's profiles. I presented the evidence, but they didn't like it. Okay, what if I throw this exact picture in their face? In that case. Objection! How would you like that? Your Honor, that statement contradicts the evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Huh? Really? Objection that— what? Whoops, that didn't go so well. Again? What? What seems to be the issue here? Because clearly the contradiction is that on one picture there is something written on the ground and on the other there isn't. Am I dense? The hat isn't there either, I don't think. Or it's not in the frame at the very least. Broken neck. Body also covered in bruises. I don't see any bruises! Maybe I should remind them that I'm an attorney? Objection! Your Honor, that statement contradicts the evidence. It doesn't. We're halfway out of health. Yay! See, good thing we saved. What? What else can be presented here? Am I seriously dumb? I don't think this connects to anything. In that picture, at the very least. He kinda gives up on that one. Not the glasses. If you insist, I will go through this for the 5th time. So they don't let me to bring up anything here, did they? Well, now they do. And I did. And they were like, nah. Do I bring it up now? Now? There, I'm checking court record. It's all fricked up. They won't let me actually use it, anything here. This piece of evidence and the glasses. It's hard to say. Not to say that she's, you know. Don't give up, we can still win this. I presented the evidence. It didn't do that. That present the evidence. Okay, it was here? Is that what I was supposed to pick? Yes, the great Phoenix Wright is back. Ah, that's right. Huh? I heard that lately you can present not only evidence but people profiles as well. Yes, I've heard that. It sure makes things a bit more complicated, so be careful, sir. People's profiles. Alright, let's give this another try. Do they want us to bring up the profile in that case? If the picky is not enough. Okay, fine. Let's go to our profiles. My client, the only thing I can recall is that she's a policewoman. The victim and the policeman, it seems that he was dating the defendant. Maggie, was this how the name was spelled? Or was it Meg, I-E, not I-Y, E-E-Y? It's all your fault, Winston Payne, in my ass! Or was it Dick? Okay, let's look at this one more again, just to be safe. Yep, it's spelled wrong. Mm-hmm. I guess we do present the profile. Her?
Objection!
Do we finally get it? Oh, what is this? Good talk. What came over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out, "Objection!" And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush! Detective Gumshoe. You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer the defendant's name, if you please. Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird. Spell it out for me, please. Letter by letter. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Ah! It looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh, how about that? I hadn't even noticed. As a matter of fact, I can't even read. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly.
Objection!
Well, that would be embarrassing. May I remind you that it was, May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. His? Her? You know, they're both lovers. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not know her name. No! This is very true. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers? Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Dustin and Maggie. EY. Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know, cause she came to me to ask for what she should get for him. Oh, isn't that sweet? Oh, those two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Okay. With my 4 points of health, we can afford to fuck up twice. Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. How do you know about this? Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got close, I take it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. Classic gumshoe. If only I had gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir, really. Anyway. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? What? You're saying a guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal? No, that's not what I meant at all. Well, depends. Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know. I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal! Well, I think I struck a nerve there. The day of the incident just happened to be a victim's birthday, sir. Well, I got an achievement for that. Good job! The day of the incident, you mean September 6th? Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. 5:30, you say. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. Oh, I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. So, 5:28? Is that what you said? What was the time? Maggie, I mean Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was third tab. We'll have to check if anything. You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because I am her boss, and I've got to watch out for my subordinates. But even what she was going to give as a present, isn't that going a bit too far? Hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches there, I really don't need to know that much. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time. Whoa, wait a second! Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal! You're guilty, guilty, guilty! I should have you arrested! I think that the detective is about done here. Give me an achievement for that as well. For all the emotional turmoil we're causing Gumshoe. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Over 2 months ago. Yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was this birthday present? She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she only give him one? I don't know, maybe he's impersonated Michael Jackson? Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove, or that. Oh, I see, a baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove? Press further! Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah. Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance? No, nothing like that, pal. Then, what is it like? She ordered it. It was a custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made? Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made. Please say the words custom made one more time. Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case. Yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. But What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to the case? Is it? Let's look at these things again. Is there like any evidence of a glove usage, perhaps? I'm not like seeing any marks on his hand or anything. I'm going to save. If the game will allow me. So we can, you know, fuck up. Which we probably will. Nice. What do you guys think? Is it relevant? Of course it's relevant. I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it's relevant. The glove is the key to this whole case. Yes, loving to the max. Now this is the Mr. Wright I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great. Pressing people. It feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show us the glove to the court. Well, I don't think it had anything to do with this case. Oh my god, look at that glove. Is that a jewel? Anyway, this is it, sir. This, it's rather yellow, isn't it? A baseball glove, a birthday present from Maggie to the victim. It was custom made. Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. I can tell. And that's why you had to special order it? Yep, that's right. That and one other reason. I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were in love with each other. Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. No, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. Yes, sir. Can't wait to hear. But also, everybody, hydration check, posture check, food check, mess check, all of that stuff. I do really need to drink after all of that rating, so give me a sec. I am parched. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. How hard was the ground if his finger was scratched? Jeez. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. Sorry, Gumshoe, I hope I'm not going to open any old wounds with this. We first looked into their handwriting. But can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand? This is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good. I believe it's time to get back to the real point. Agreed, Your Honor. So, what was the result of the investigation? Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. So, in the end, you couldn't confirm it. Hey, don't you look down on us! I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with scientific investigation. Never heard that before. Me neither. Nor I. never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir. Okay, so I made it up. Anyway. The source is that I made it the fuck up. Next, we check the victim's pointer finger. His pointer finger? Aha. You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces? Don't tell me it bothers you. Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal. In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct? Hey, life is weird. Welcome to the stream. How are you holding up? Good to see you! What's up? Yeah, we figured there should be something on his finger if he had been writing in sand. Under results? And thank you for the posture check as well. Everybody do it. Another reminder. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. And what does that prove? Well, it proves that he did write the name with his own finger. Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail. I guess he's right. And there's more. Well, there were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. Scratches on his skin. Yep, you can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. That is incredible. Sure is. Has the power of scientific investigation. They're so small that we had to use a magnifying glass, like a really strong one. It's got that really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it. We used one of those and that's how we found them. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. For an amnesiac, he's sure talking a lot of shit. Phoenix. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote his name with his right hand. Are you absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science. I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion. That the name was definitely written by the victim. But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand, do you think it would have gone through that much? Do you think I would go through that much trouble to get him his present? Is it a left-handed glove? The present? What about it? Oh, let's look at it, I suppose. Birthday present from Maggie to the victim. It was custom made. It's a right-handed glove, right? Looks like a right. I can't look at it anymore, but I guess we present this as evidence anyways? Huh. We got some life to spare. I am going to save though. Maybe right before. It was the last one, wasn't it? Okay, let's save. I guess the point here would be that he's not right-handed, but the glove kind of looks like it's a right-handed glove. I don't know. Let's throw it out there, I guess. Objection! Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. It's not a photograph. That's the glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? It's so bedazzled and shit. Oh, what's special? I've never really thought about it, but it's really yellow. And that's about it. Yes, it's really yellow, but that is one, but that is only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special. And that would be... It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Is it really? I'm kind of looking at it, I'm looking at my hand. It's like how you would put your hand into it, and it kind of aligns with where your right thumb would be, but maybe I'm stupid or something, I don't know. Did they flip the picture in the process? This glove is made for a left-handed person. Left-handed? You're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. I'm sorry, I don't know how baseball works, okay? That's my excuse. That is why it had to be custom made. I have never seen a bright yellow left-handed glove for sale. Have you? Well, no. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with? Again? That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that it was his... Wait a sec. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. You catch with your offhand and throw with main, huh? Well, for somebody as uninitiated in baseball... Oops. Ah! That is... I mean, Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. I mean, unless he's ambidextrous. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Order! Order! When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. Then that means Maggie is... No! It's not possible! Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor? The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No! Alright, you did it, Mr. Wright. Phew, I feel like I can breathe again. It seems that we have reached a conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Well, thank you, sir. See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird... No, not yet! But of course. I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne? The prosecution is not finished yet. What do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand. What? And that... what did this witness... The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, we saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck? Order. Order in the court. I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness. I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. Well, of course, we gotta hear 3 testimonies, you dunce. Oh, wait. Immediate dunce. I need more information. I'll have to see what I can find out during the recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for recess. Mr. Pain in the ass putting up more of a fight this time than in first game? Of sorts. Ah, new jingle. Save your progress? Yes, please. I mean, he was also in the tutorial case, wasn't he? In the first one. September 8th, 11:43 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby, number 1. Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer is trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? I'm sorry, I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. Hit him in the head again. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. How about a Taichi kick? Oh, no. I think I'll pass on this one. Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve our problem. Sorry, that's Phoenix. Well, we're here to solve our problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course. I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name, and then I can tell you about me. Good start! Could have led with that. No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name. This is serious. I really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it'll help. This is a business card? I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay. There are some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. Phoenix business card added to the court record. It's my business card. I hand-wrote my cell phone number on the back. I guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. This case? Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident, with that call, cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Hurry up then and tell me. This might be very important. Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Destin. This ringtone again? Do we have a phone from the crime scene? I'm glad she's got the blue badger merch. That actually worked out. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give it back to you. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. And that's how they know the name, but don't know how to spell it. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up. But they never did. So, where's the phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Huh? To me? Is it that phone in my pocket? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... You were here all along! Whoever that is. Well, hello! You're so mean! I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up! And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left! Who's this? The heck is... Who? Let me guess. I'm supposed to know this girl too. Hey, good morning, Maggie. And a good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? No? And what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right. It's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Here you go, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring. Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this? A list? It has about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good. No good? As in? There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Nameless added to the court record. I didn't read the description, so, hold up. I also want to look at this if they'll let me. It's my business card. I handwrote myself on them. Can't look at it any closer. A list of unfamiliar names and phone numbers. Members of a con artists group. Maggie found this phone in the park. She got in contact with the owner, but they never showed. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Don't look at me! And where did you get this list from in the first place? What? You don't remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look into this yesterday. Oh, is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be forgetful, old prune like you. There we go again with the ageism. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. Oh, oops! Guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck. I guess I have all the pieces now. More or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah. So, Maya, how did your training go? Are we gonna talk about that anytime? September 8th, 11:54 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. I wonder if this is again going to be like a tutorial case, or is it gonna be a part of a bigger thing? I guess we'll see. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words. What is it, Mr. Payne? It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I ask the court might be a little lenient on... There is no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please. Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls it next witness. A drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. And there he is. Please state your name to the court, witness. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. Sorry, I was thinking of a voice to give him. Huh? Alright, go ahead. Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk. Did I? But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me... Can you chill? Something about top quality... walk... Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I'll be more careful from now on. What is he? A human chatterbox? I have to question him? Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university. First rate, only need apply. Glasses? But you weren't wearing glasses. Was that his glasses that we smushed? Well, you know, the dead person. That's enough. Your name, witness. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Oh, man. I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I'm Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. I am Mr. Wellington. On the day of the murder, you were strolling through the bar, correct? It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. If you must. Anyways, please testify for this court that you saw during your walk through the park. See, you said it again. Taking a walk. You know, you... What you witness will do, Mr. Wellington. They got a one on the stand. Close enough. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer comes from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. Seriously? Is that our angle? He slipped on the banana peel? That was certainly a decisive testimony. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said? Yeah. That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client? You mean Maggie? Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying! You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. What I saw that day. Us and our 4 health points, let's go! I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. So you were at the park all afternoon. You seem to have a lot of free time. That was very rude of you, but then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name trashy university. Oof. No-name? Trashy? I bet this guy never even held the bar exam. Now, this might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Ah, please. Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. That arrogant little snot. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. How did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... Is that the best you can do? Do you think you can discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate based fool. Biased? Based? Biased. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. His arrogance is really intolerable, so What should I do now? Press harder! Answer the question. How did you know what time it was? Tisk, tisk. I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain it so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There was this little thing they call a clock on the park. Rather. Did you get that? Do you know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you time. Yes, it's right there. I'm still not sure which hand is which from this angle. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in the picture of the crime scene. Oh, so it is. I looked at that clock, and that's how I knew the time. But if you can ask... well, okay, let's go on a rant again. Are we done? And yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about a first-class waste of time. Oof! In any case... all of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. And how did you know he was a police officer? Can we speed this up a bit? You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy do-it-yourself... okay. Oh, and I suppose it was also because he was wearing an officer's uniform. Shouldn't the statement have come first? Wow, that's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do? Even I haven't figured that one yet. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Do we have to do this every time? Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use the eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have two of them. Yes, even you. I'm about to slap a bitch. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at the face? That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning. And you? Why are we being so, I don't know, picky about who gets to use it? Sustained, Mr. Wright. Please refrain from raising your voice in the court. Please don't make me have to raise my voice. Ugh, I swear to God. Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's alright with you. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. So you're sure you're not mistaken? Please, don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine. Can we start shit-talking my life? What you call a famous brand name product, while you are only a cheap imitation. There's no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake. Of course, of course. Oh, of course. Did you notice anything else of interest, witness? The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. The banana. Well, it was actually more than just one, more like a bunch of bananas. Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? Good question. And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. That's really strange. Like, he never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's gotta be lying about the bananas. He could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. And what if it's not a lie? Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and it was something else? he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think! If my client is innocent, there is no way he could have seen what he says he did. Which means, if we can somehow show he's lying... Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right. She's got a sharp mind, but I just wish I could remember who she is. Is everything okay, Nick? No. I feel like it's the time that we gotta push, isn't it? Because I don't think we can contradict the bananas part with anything. Should we try with the photo? Save again? Perhaps? Again, I'm getting a little paranoid with the amount of light we have left. Yes. Anything added to the profiles? Richard Wellington, age 22, self-proclaimed drifting virtuoso, who is still looking for the right college. How about a right prison cell? Back. Oops. Let's try this one with the time, with the clock. Let's go ahead and present. Your Honor, that statement contradicts the evidence. I guess it doesn't. Objection denied. Oops. Whoops! It was 6 p.m., All of a sudden, the police officer turned the car in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up at the eyes of a charming young lady. The only thing there was a banana fell with the police officer. You sure it wasn't the glove? That is all yellow and stuff? Should we try the glove? Well, I mean, what the hell else could it have been? A bunch of bananas? I guess it's kind of glovey? If you imagine a bunch of bananas. Objection? Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Oh, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? Well, don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Isn't that the baseball glove? Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... It's... no! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness loves bananas, had bad eyesight, knows nothing about baseball, just like me! Mr. Wellington has never played baseball. That would explain why he didn't even know what a glove is. And he probably loves bananas too. Embarrassing, I know. Nick? I hope you've noticed the icy glares we're getting from everyone in here. What in the world do you mean? When I was a junior in high, I was a star pitcher. Well, fourth in line actually, but... Whoops. Think it over one more time and try again, Mr. Wright. This witness had bad eyesight, I guess. Glasses and all that. I guess he crushed his glasses with his body. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? How? What? You? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden? Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas. No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who, yep, yada yada possibilities, in the end it doesn't even matter. Viewed from afar? That is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 2200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then? Because I lost them recently, you see? I think I might have found them for you. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But, you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them... How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? How about it, witness? You are unrelenting, evil man! You're like those people who... Yep, courageous. I think you said something about Joan of Arc. Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at the time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness. But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path. Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony. Please tell the court what happened next, in the moments after you witnessed the crime. Yep, I think we almost got him. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 when I made the call. What was the time on the autopsy again? They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that that girl is the murderer. Wanna bet? You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. What happened next? And the girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. She ran away just like that. Yes, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty bird she is. Get it? Bird. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a third-rate education? Actually, that did make a few... That did take me a few seconds to get. Anyway, if she ran away the instant she saw you, how could you tell it was my client? Eat! The witness has already answered that question. He stated that the defendant is the culprit. This is true, Mr. Wright. I'm striking your question from the record. How can I get more information out of him? Keep pressing. You know, the usual. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. Immediately, as in... As in immediately, I mean sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but... That's the duty of every good citizen, or did they not teach that at your pitiful school? You think people learn about how to call the police in college? Hey Nick, I think you should take a look at that court record for a sec. I know! Let's just go through the motions. It must have been 6:45 when I made that call. Let's see. 10 minutes has elapsed, you say? Well, let's listen through, you know, the rest of his bullshit before we call it. Yep, 6:45. How do you know what time it was? The detective told me, you know, which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school. Hey pal, I graduated from top-ranked college. I don't believe this. It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. We'll see about that. And if I am wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time. What? Why you? You're just some lousy kid who... I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond? They must have a lot of time on their hands because they showed up within 10 minutes. So you're saying that there were police on the scene by 7 p.m. They got there before that, I think. There usually aren't many people in that area at the time of the day. I don't know, I saw at least 4 in the picture. But suddenly, before I knew it, there were people crawling all over, gawking. It certainly says something about the morals of the people in this country. I can't find anything out of the ordinary in this testimony. Don't you take one more look at the court record? Maya, shut up. Yeah, I guess I should. Okay. Should we call him on this one? Because that's where she first said, look at the court record, or on this one? I wonder. Obviously I'm saving because one more fuck up and we are done. Yes. Also, I think I need to hydrate again. Everybody do as well if you need to. Let's go through this. Is in immediately pitiful school, college. Look at the court record. Let's try this, because at least here it states the time. Always load back in. Well, it's, again, either gonna be the actual autopsy or the photograph. I'm not sure which one. Let's try the autopsy report first. If not, we're just gonna load in. Objection! Might have been the correct because the music stopped. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? I hope it's not outdated. According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it had already been 6:45 p.m. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during the 15-minute gap. Writing a grammatically incorrect name, perhaps? The witness was in shock at the time that after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. Objection! 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Mr. Wellington? Yes? Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question. Telephone. Spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. Phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? Wasn't there a phone booth at the frigging crime scene? You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of a matryoshka doll. Wow, how cultured. You must think you're really something special. Witness? I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy? You lost it? Unbelievable. You lost your glasses and your cell phone. What a klutz. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that first-rate people never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard that? Yep. Enough! Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on a second, he lost his cell phone. Nick, that cell phone, could it be? You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Question further, duh. Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now? What are you getting at? Getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone. I'll have you know. See? Here it is. Oh. I see. Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought that just maybe this was his. Yep. Then I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. I am not going to leave it at that. Do you have any further question, Mr. Wright? There is something. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. Guys, get ready. Get ready for that point redeem. My brain is melting. I'm sorry. How dare you! You just can't make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. Is this a photograph that we have here to be looked at, everyone? Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. It's quite simple, actually.
Look at this photograph.
Please take a look at this. The crime scene photo? Is there a problem with it? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. No! It's a phone booth. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Unbelievable. Order! Order! One is reporting the crime a little late proof for the defense. The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Maggie says that she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone. She found it anyway. But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else. Was he... Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? I mean, it could be 1 or 2 things. Maybe he was looking for the glasses, maybe he was writing the name in the sand. Pick one. There is only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Yeah, it probably shouldn't have said that. There was only one possibility. Please present to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Oh, they'll only dock us 1 point, it seems like. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Well, those two things, perhaps. Let's try the glasses first, I guess? Mr. Wellington. Oh, what? Don't do that! You almost gave me a heart attack! These are your glasses, aren't they? Nah, where did you find... Ah! I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body. Order! Now, wait a second. Hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dusting Prince grabbed his culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. And you know, try to write the name while not seeing jack shit. Mr. Wright, are you indicating the witness is the real murderer? Of course, that is precisely what I'm doing. I know I'm right. He's the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case off after all. Anyway, now's our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah! This is so exciting watching you work again! Somehow my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order! Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer. Why, that's easy. For example, there's, the name the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right? But we already know that this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would the person know her name was Maggie or Maggie? That is a good point. The witness didn't even know of Mrs. Bird's before the trial. Ah, I forgot. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? I mean, there was the phone call. Right? It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? I can't save. Fuck. Phone? Right? has to be. Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why, you... How did you? Your Honor! These questions have nothing to do with... Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And... she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give it back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. And there's the glove in the bag. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. No. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground is Maggie. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded. Order! Order! But, Your Honor! The witness has no motive! And your point is? It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, can you explain what motive the witness could have had? This first case sure is making me save for my life. It's very simple, Your Honor. Is it? Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Now then, please present to the court proof that the witness had a motive. I don't know. A list of con artists? Maybe? I don't think there's any other... evidence? Is there? Hail Mary. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all these numbers? Of course, this list of phone numbers was sorted in the phone in cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist's group. What? Con artists? Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're one of those people who's doing trouble. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell me, or rather us, what this list is about. You think any of you know what it's like to be a refined man such as me? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why did the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Please stop threatening me, Judge. Isn't that obvious? The witness is looking into the group, a victim of the group, a member of the group. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into those phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. No! This is too much! That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I get you now. The police officer! Your Honor! What is it, Mr. Payne? Your Honor, this is the unjustified badgering of the witness! You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago. Please, let's think about the content of that phone call. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Mr. Bird to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone? That is a valid point. What does the witness think about this, the defense? If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box. Yeah, I think we think... if we think like that... let's see. Maybe that slimeball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder? Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well... I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up the phone in a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well, Mr. Wright? Fucking hell. Now they're threatening my entire livelihood with the 2 points. What was this something that didn't agree with the witness? The egregiously yellow glove? What have we not presented yet? Broken neck. It was also covered in bruises. Let's look at these one more time. That he was a cop, perhaps? Didn't agree with him? And he is kind of a criminal? Surely not the business card. Right. Phone numbers. Interesting question, that. Could it be the list again? We've tried the picture. Any thoughts, everybody? Could it be one of the profiles? Actually, let's not forget that. I'm stumped as well. I only have so much life to waste. Back to evidence, please. Could it really be because he's a cop? That's try down the list again. We'll reload if anything. Do we get it? The witness saw this. Mr. Wellington, is he correct? Glove, I think? Well, I guess we'll find out soon. By the expression on his face, I would say that wasn't it. It looks like I was wrong. Dead. That's enough! This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. This is a clear-cut case with little reason for doubt, and further deliberation will not be required here. This court finds defendant Maggie Bird Guilty. The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. The court is adjourned. Salute. Oops. I accept only Y from that sentence. Were all the bullets in the last game clear cut as well? Judge? Well, it's a good thing we saved, huh? Was it this? 2256? Yes. I think that's what we saved. Yes. Probably. I don't know. Hello, Mr. Wright! So Life is Weird thinks it's the glove. Were they offended by the glove? Let's see. The witness saw this. Mr. Wellington, is this correct? No, it wasn't the glove. It wasn't it. Let's just load it. Well, what's next? The list. I would say. Present. The witness saw this. Mr. Wellington, is this correct? Did you see the list? No. Nope. Not that either. Hold up. I pressed the wrong thing. Surely not the freaking business card. It's the only thing that we haven't used yet. Did he see the phone? And that threw him into the rage? I can't even present it, by the way. Turns out. Not yet, anyways. Nope. Yes? Yes? Phone? The witness saw this? Mr. Wellington? Nope. Still not it. So could it be just him being a cop? And you know, him being a scam artist? Because we literally went through every single item, more or less, in our inventory. And he was wearing his uniform. What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim. The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. And by this logic, why I presented the, you know, the photo first, is because, like, the hat was front and center. So, again, uniform. But I guess we did it the wrong way. Whatever! Oh! The girl that picked up my phone is with the policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If we do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they had already ran a phone check on the phone. He went into a panic. Is that what you're saying? Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking.
It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... Impressive! Not bad for a person with a third-rate education. What's that supposed to mean?
The evidence! Evidence! That guy is really creeping me out. All you've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number this, suspicious con artist that. They're all on that phone. But who to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence?
You want proof that this phone is yours?
I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't have even the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to.
But you can't be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton.
What? It feels good to see you squirm.
We do seem to have a problem on your hands with this phone. Whose phone is this? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence.
Your Honor. This is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this.
This cell phone.
There has to be something I've overlooked.
There's got to be. Maybe it's time to save again.
Oh.
If only we didn't mess around in the beginning so much. That's quite a tutorial, huh? The phones, sorted numbers, fingerprints on the phone, both. I got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints?
Judge, is this your first day?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on this phone.
Nick, don't you remember? When you got that phone from Maggie, you wiped it off.
Excuse me?
You said there was sand all over it, so...
Wiped it? I wiped it?
Pretty thoroughly, too.
Nick, what the fuck?
It's so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves.
He's made a complete recovery.
How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see?
Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers sorted on this phone.
It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared.
Got to be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence.
Mr. Wellington? What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you.
Where did you find your cell phone?
Oh, you are too much. And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about.
No. Oh my...
Now I remember!
Huh, looks like they hung up.
Ah, good. I finally found it. So that's when... What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's going to get off scot-free.
I know. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Mr. Wright? If you cannot prove the phone owner of the cell phone, who the owner of the cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short. Do I need to save again? Okay. Is it time to save again? It just doesn't stop. It just keeps going. Where did I go wrong?
Don't blame yourself, you're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet.
Who I am? The court hereby concludes the cross-examination.
If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit.
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? Right, wait and see. Wait for them to go and eat and come back, maybe. Hold it!
Please wait, Your Honor. All right, Nick.
I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright?
Everything. Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more insane questions.
You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright?
Oh, I absolutely will. Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney.
Please, Your Honor. Very well, but this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court.
I only get one shot at this.
If you cannot prove everything, it's over. For your client and for you. Do you fully understand?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm sure you are well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended.
Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence.
Oh.
Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance.
It all comes down to this. It's go time.
Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything.
What do you mean, everything?
My business card?
I don't bloody know. We're running out of evidence to show.
It's my badge, of course. It's all important. And now is a pretty important time.
Take that!
I don't know what I'm doing. Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. Thank you. It's written in a fancy script. The ink is strong and clear, but I still can't read it. Oh, great. He's a doctor too, it seems. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards.
Your Honor, there is something very important about that card, and that is
the name on the card, the back of the card. This card is important because of what is on the back.
You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but
that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone?
Huh? Right now? But court is still in session.
It's okay, you'll see.
Okay, if you say so.
Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We're going to call my cell phone right now. And then the court will see everything for what it is.
Of all the idiotic, stupid things too.
Oh, hey, we still got this little jaunty tune. You think we're still watching Steel Samurai, by the way?
Ah! What? Why is my phone? And what is this stupid sounding ringtone?
Mr. Wellington. How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone.
You're... Ah! No, I can't!
By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say... When you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. You dumb bitch. I guess we had exactly same phones, huh? So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone, and in order to hide his involvement with the con artists group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments.
Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding?
It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty at the very long last. Oh, that's a long-ass tutorial case. That is all. This court is adjourned. Dark Castle theme. September 8th, 2:16 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1.
I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me.
Huh?
My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it?
Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, Jesus! I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten stuck from all sorts of... sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. That is pretty bad.
Until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then, at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. What do you mean?
When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. That's right, you were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand and, before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house.
Oh!
I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me.
That's not true!
That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts.
Oh, I see.
Everything is all my fault. Dustin's death. Your head being all messed up. Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. Next time we meet, I'm sure I'll...
I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir.
Yeah, after all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name.
You bet. I'm gonna make it. I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourselves too.
I'm sure we're going to meet again. At even less fortunate circumstances somehow. What a horrible day. I've gotten my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy.
But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office.
I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you?
What? I thought you said you got your memory back.
At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Did we receive another bonk on the head? Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases. But he's also been a good ally during others. The judge, that fucking... He's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions, and yet he's still got his job. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for someone else. And this girl, Maya?
You finally remembered!
This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example...
Lieutenant, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me.
Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together.
Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning.
Come on, Nick, let's go out to our usual burger joint.
Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. The end. Yay! A brand new episode has been added! Save your progress? Yes, please. I think it would be a good time to do that. Let's see how it starts, and then we're probably going to wrap it up. For the night, I am quite, voiceless. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Innie?
I finally get to see you again, and...
It's not your fault. You didn't do it.
No, I did it. I killed that person.
But that wasn't you.
It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me.
I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. June 16th, 3:34 p.m. Write and call offices. Oh look, Charlie is still alive. Oh, hello? A man talking about depressing rain? Yeah, we're definitely calling it here. So, we've actually made it through the first case. That was also apparently a tutorial by extent. Interesting. It took us about 2 hours and a half. Not too bad, not too bad at all. I wonder how long the next one is gonna be. I would assume much longer. We're probably gonna send us into the field a bunch of times. That would be my guess. But I hope you had time. That was good. With us, you know, coming back to the trilogy. Seriously? Again? Well, we don't know. Is it again? Is it not again? After all, Maya is a spirit medium. Maybe she was talking not from her own perspective. Let's not forget that. I'm not holding back tutorial. Awesome, GG. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, that being said, no stream tomorrow. I hope everybody enjoys their Friday 14th. Next week we're coming back for more of this. I'm guessing this is gonna be our midweek stuff for the foreseeable future. Not entirely sure still what we're going to have on weekends, but I guess it will remain a surprise for both you and me for a while. We'll figure it out when we get to it. Other than that, everybody, enjoy your weekend. Hope you have a lovely time. Take care of yourselves. And see you on Tuesday, hopefully. Hopefully nothing will get in the way this time. So, yep. Bye for now. Stay well. Peace.